Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Seven Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready?
Looking to throw right away. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Roman Wilson reels it in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Cordell Flott there on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
70 Lions.
This is reeled in by Wilson. Decent gain here, but short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's tackled with a first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal, Warren. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play, now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a give left side. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Play action on first down. Hits his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They are throwing it again. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he goes out a little short of the 40. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Giants will have a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants start off well to tie things 7-7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Wilson's got it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To throw it on first down. He finds Johnson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Drew Phillips making the tackle. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 2nd down and 5. From the 47. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
To the air, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
That's complete to Wilson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun here. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Motioning him from the slot right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. From the gun, Johnson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him 3 on the play. It's going to be 5 to go on 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. It's caught right side by Johnson. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They go play action on 1st. Gets this to Johnson. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Throwing now, off play action. Looking to his fullback now.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's a throw. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's brought down for a loss. The Steelers calling their first timeout. He's one of the greatest to do. It's Justin Tucker on for the field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll throw it. Austin's there to haul it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up 4th and short.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Go!
He's back to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Bullock's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. He gets 6 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Back now, pressure on its way. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Back to throw. Neighbors with the catch. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now looking to throw. Has his man, it's Tracy. And he's brought down after a short gain.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
One's out and cut on the right side. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Pass play now. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Come on, set.
From the 34. It's caught. Warren. Having gain about a handful there. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Let's go now. Drop roll 80.
And this time, they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going for it with Warren. And he'll get it up to the 44. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Setting up a throw. Warren's got it, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Warren here from the gun. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
19, Tiger, Warren, 17. Take go.
From the 23. Flush down out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Trying again following the sack. Throw complete to Warren. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Cut near the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Awareness. Kate, you hear me and so many others talk about it a lot with quarterbacks, but it's critical for every unit on a football field.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers come through to tie it in the 4th. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He finds Johnson. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Running this one left. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Giants down by only 1. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Looking for a throw here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw it. On the move, headed right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Which was the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Setting up the running back screen. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
On 1st down, Warren. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They put a receiver in motion here left. He'll look to throw it. This finds Austin, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Fryermuth there to bring it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Man in motion, out of the slot. Back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Now to throw. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
He didn't get enough into it. Oh, it just comes down shy of the crossbar. And instead of taking a 1-point lead, they trail by 2. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.